This one is brought to us by SpectrumLocalNews.com. This one, people with autism are a different type of people, right? You know that, right? They're different category, different class. And I don't mean they're less than the rest of society. I just mean that they're different. Sometimes they don't understand things the way you and I do. A video captured by a bystander of a Saratoga County Sheriff's deputy tackling a teenage boy his family says has autism in a Target in Clifton Park is drawing outrage from the boy's mother and the woman who shot the video.
They're just trying to be asked to leave and they won't cooperate.
After the police grabbed them. These are children! These are children! I didn't do it! No! No, honey. Okay. Come here. I'm doing your taping now, okay? I got it. Okay?
Yo! What happened? I didn't even do anything!
Now, Shantae Ware is still processing the events that unfolded. But she says, mentally and emotionally, I'm not okay. But for my children, I have to be strong because I am their voice. She was down the block from Target in Clifton Park when she received a phone call from one of her children saying her son was in handcuffs. And this is her autistic son. So she's like, what? She says, at the moment I knew that whatever had happened, it was bad because the way she was crying. My anxiety went from 2 to 1 million. Shantae's 17-year-old daughter can be seen in the video wearing a light pink jacket, shouting to officers that her brother has autism. As events quickly escalated, the officer took the boy to the ground while a group of his siblings and family members crowded around.
You can back up. Please back up. I know. We're trying to get you to back up. Back up.
The mother, Shantae Ware, said, I've seen the video, the first part. I can't bring myself past seeing my son's face to continue to watch the rest. Saratoga County deputies said they arrested the 17-year-old girl and charged her with assault. They said she hit a deputy in the face with a soap dish. Oh, that is classic. I want to high-five that girl. The 14-year-old teen with autism was not arrested. The Sheriff's Department has not yet provided details on what initially led them to grab the handcuffed boy, but they said it's an ongoing investigation and no further comment. A Target spokesperson said a security employee called deputies after a guest entered the store who had previously threatened physical violence against one of our team members. Where the mother said, why are my kids being treated like this? We were told they were suspects in a larceny. I said if they were suspects in a larceny, they would have been arrested already. They had money. My son had his wallet in his hand. But again, now they said suspects in a larceny. But you go back to Target spokesperson said, no, they previously threatened physical violence to an employee. So what did they tell the cops? That's the big question. Did they say to the cops, they're stealing? You better get over here. Instead of just calling a trespass? Well, they're trespass from the store. No. Did they call and go, they're stealing?
You feel like you need to record me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you're so
Be an asshole.
He's doing that job. He's all over here.
How do you interfere?
He actually has time to back up. Oh, yeah, you're
Don't give me time for shit. You want to get off now? Get the fuck off me.
Oh my God.
The incident was caught on video by Tracy Sangari. Sangari said, I didn't know what to do because I wanted to call for help. But who do you call for help when it's the police harming people? There you go. When it's the cops doing it, who do you call? Now, Sangari was in the parking lot loading her car when she noticed the sheriff's car, so she went back into the store. I would have too. She said, as soon as I saw the police officer's hands on the child, I pulled out my phone and started videoing, and I turned to the manager and he said, we just wanted them to leave. So you called in a larceny. She said she overturned the teen boy. She said she overheard the teen boy saying to the officers, I have money to pay. Why are you grabbing me? Well, yeah, he's autistic. He looked terrified. And she looked like she was just protecting her brother, Sangari says. While Shantae Ware hopes the officers involved are reprimanded, she fears the trauma caused cannot be undone. He's autistic. He's going to hate cops from now on. She said he has issues dealing with authority now. Those that he once trusted, he will no longer trust. There's different levels of the spectrum, and people should really be familiar with autism itself. People walk around with autism every day, and you will not know. And they do. We had in our office, we had an autistic boy, probably, I don't remember how old he was. He was a teenager. He was up in years. But he was just, he was going off in the lobby, and people were like, whoa. His mom couldn't even calm him down. She was like, hey, and slapped at his mom. Well, the guard walks over, takes out his car keys and goes, and the autistic boy goes, looks at the keys, walks over, and is like staring at the keys. And the guard's going, and the boy reaches out and he drops the key, and the boy's playing with the keys. And then it was time to go. I don't remember if it was the guard or the mother that asked for the keys, but it said, you have his keys? And the boy held him out, and the guard took the keys and they walked out. Do you know why he was able to do that? Because he understood autistic children just need a distraction. What? That's all they need, a distraction. And a distraction isn't grabbing them and throwing them on the ground. But cops, you do what I say or you hit the pavement today.